Hey everybody, good evening. It is about 11:29, almost 11:30 at night, and I thought I'd do this video, sort of an update to a video I did about 2 years ago, and I decided to do it after I saw Sakasuki 19, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, saw his collection and saw other people's collections of Sonic stuff, so I thought I'd do this real quickie. First of all, let's start out with my game collection here. Of course, I got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I've got Sonic Riders for the PS2. I got Smash Brothers Brawl, which has Sonic in it. As you can see, it's got Sonic in there. It's got him as a part of the game, so that's pretty cool. I have Sonic Mega Collection Plus on the PS2. I have Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. I have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on here as well. These are GameCube games, as well as I got Sonic Heroes on GameCube. And then down here I have Sonic Heroes on PS2, and I have Shadow the Hedgehog on PS2. Now, down here I have Sonic Advance 1, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Battle. And then over here I have on the DS, I have Sonic Rush, Sonic Rush Adventure, and for the Game Boy Advance, when they used to do the Game Boy Advance videos, I have Sonic X Super Sonic Hero episode. Two episodes, you know, when they did that. And then down here I have, from 2002 or 2004 I believe, Sonic the Hedgehog Super Sonic, when it was released by Lion Gates and Trimark. Then right here I have the complete series, the box sets, released by Shout Factory. You can even see the logo down there, the Shout Factory logo. I guess you could try to see a little best you can, I don't know, but yeah, there's the logo. And this one I actually have opened already, because this is the one I watch most of the episodes out of. This one, you can probably tell the difference at the fact that it's still in its plastic. I have not yet opened, and I have had this for about 3 years. Little backstory on this, in case nobody knows about it, because I know I've probably talked about this a million times. When this box set first came out, it was around, I was working for Walmart when this first came out, and I waited till about midnight to get it. And here's what's funny. I was an unloader. Basically, I would work basically late in the late afternoon to late at night, early in the next day mornings, if you will, like 4 to 1 or 2 to 11 or something like that. And walking around back there in the back area, I was able to, you know, look at some boxes, like certain videos and DVDs and CDs that have not yet been released until the release date, and I saw this in a box set already. I already saw this there in a box, and I took a picture or two. I don't know if I have that somewhere or not. I probably do, but yeah, I saw these at Walmart before Walmart officially put them out, and at midnight, because my Walmart that I worked at was a 24-hour store. At midnight, after I got off early because I had part-time situations, I had part-time hours, I went back there after getting something to eat and everything, and I got this one that I'm pointing at. And then later on, I went back to Walmart, still working there, and got the other one. And then I got a few others. I got one for my nephew, one for my cousin, and one for Rafaela XD, because she had sent me. Well, I had to order them, but she had sent me all 26 episodes of SatAM on VCD when they were originally aired on ABC. So, yeah, I sent her a copy as well. But what I did is I ordered some at Hastings, and I ordered one I think at Best Buy, and I just bought them all, and I decided I was going to keep one for myself, you know, still in its plastic and everything, not opened or anything, because who knows, someday down the line it'll be a collector's item. But anyway, that's sort of the backstory on that. Then over here I have Sonic X Volume 2 of Season 3, the last season. Right here, this is the last season, Part 2 of the last season, called So Long Sonic. Then over here I have Sonic Underground Dr. Robotnik's Revenge. This was released by Animation Station. I can't really tell who those people were. In fact, let me kind of look at it. Oh yeah, they were Sterling. Basically this is a DVD that you would probably find in the Dollar Tree, dollar stores, if you will. So yeah, but I got that at Foofaless, believe it or not, when I worked for Foofaless. So again, backstory on some of these. I bought a lot of these, one for my nephew, one for my cousin, one for Rafaela XD, Rachel Avery, because she sent me all 26 episodes on VCD when she originally recorded them off ABC. And then I kept one for myself, still in its plastic, still in its packaging, because it might be a collector's item. And I'm still planning someday of getting a frame and just hanging it on the walls here or something like that. So, but yeah, those are my games and DVDs. Then over here, well, speaking of DVDs as well, I have right here, if I can get out of its packaging, I'm sorry for the mix-up there, but I have, let me try to get in order here. I'm sorry if you had to look at something there, but let me try to get this in order. There we go. But I have 4 discs of Sonic Underground. This is actually the complete series. Now I don't know I can't remember who I bought it from off iOffer, but it's basically the entire series, and I don't know if they copied it off the box sets or not, or they made their own menus. But this is the entire series right here. The entire 40 episode series right here. So that's Sonic Underground. And then right here I have my own personal SatAM FanVid VCD. Basically what I do when I get when I make videos, in fact I still do it today, when I make videos or FanVids, if you will, after a while, if I have enough of them, I decide, if I want to watch them myself without turning on my computer, what I'll do is I'll burn them as a VCD, and then watch them on my television or over here on my portable DVD player. So that's another part of my collection. And then right here, I have some pictures that when I use, right here I have, these are 2 albums filled with pictures, and these pictures, believe it or not, I used to hang on my wall. In fact, there's a video on my channel here that it's a real quick look at my old apartment, and I used to have a lot of these pictures hanging on my walls, and some of them I would just have stored away. But some of these are not just, some of these a mixture of a lot of things. Like some of these are Rescue Rangers, some of these are, mainly these are all fan art, if you will, of some of my favorite characters and shows. This is basically fan art. I don't know exactly what happened to that, but yeah, this is a lot of fan art that I used to hang on my wall. A lot of it. Some of the fan art you might recognize. So, and oh, here's what's funny. I used to just have black and white copies, but as soon as I got myself a color printer, I started doing all the color prints of the pictures. And again, I used to have these hanging up on my walls in my bedroom when I was living on my own. And even though some people might say, "Oh, that's a little weird," why you got those on the walls and all that. The truth is, some people there would say, "Oh, that's, it's not bad." Some people actually told me it's kind of good to have these pictures hanging on your walls. Kind of give it more color. You see, I can't really do that to these walls right now because, well, my family would kind of find it a little weird too. I mean, can you imagine your brother or your brother-in-law or your nephew or your sister walking in and seeing these pictures and on the wall and going like, what the, you know? But yeah, most of these I had hanging on my wall. I mean, just all over the place. I mean, I just had them hanging all over the place. I mean, almost every inch of my walls, every inch of them were covered with a lot of these. So, yeah, it's just a ton of pictures that I have. As you can see, like I said, you might recognize some of the artists, some of the people that did these things. Did I skip something there? I don't know. No, I did. But yeah, like I said, you might recognize some of the artists that did these. And again, like I said, I used to have them hanging on my wall. But again, like I said, you know, I have family now that if they were to walk into my room and see these on my wall, they'd be like, what the hell? You know, they'd probably make an exception if they were in frames. And here's the funny part. I did have some of these pictures in frames, like the one that you saw, like some of them you saw earlier, like the one made by Shredder and all that. Used to have it on my wall. I used to have it there. So yeah, basically I used to just have a lot of these hanging up in my room. Sometimes I would have the colors on top of the black and whites. Once I got them all colored, once I printed them out with my color printer, I used to have the colors on top of the black and whites. So you can definitely tell a lot of Jay Foxfire's pictures up because, you know, she's a good artist. So yeah, a lot of these I had hanging up in my room. Some of them I didn't. Again, like I said, I just had a lot of them. Like I said, some of them were not just all Sonic and Sonic and Company. Some of them were Rescue Rangers and Bonkers and stuff like that. Even Lionhearts, I think I had on there. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of these I had hanging up in my, like I said, on my walls. But now they're in my little binder here, so you know, just so I don't have to worry about them going anywhere. And if I ever get my own place again, yeah, I'll probably be hanging them back up, but that's sometime in the future. Yeah, but again, these are mostly all the pictures I printed over the years. This one you might recognize, of course. You know, yeah, I had that one. I had this one actually framed. This was one of them I actually had framed. So yeah, a lot of these pictures, again, I just hung up on my walls. Some of them I did have framed. Excuse me. But yeah, a lot of these I had framed, and you know, again, I know people might say, well, that's kind of weird. Why would you have them all framed and everything? So, or why would you hang them up? And again, like I said, people just complimented it. They just, you know, some people that walked in there, some people might say, oh, they're just being kind and all that. They really didn't have a problem with it. They thought it was pretty cool. They thought it was pretty cool that I was actually hanging up other people's art and thus giving other people the credit they deserved. Because it's like they said, when you hang up somebody's art on your walls, it's kind of like saying, hey, I like your art, I like your drawings and all that. So yeah. Again, these are, like I said, these are not just all Sonics, so mostly some other ones as well. Like right there's a Tailspin one, and there's a Saturday M Forever Lives, and then there's that same picture again, and just over and over and over and over with stuff. So these are actually some of the DVD covers I made for my DVDs when I recorded them. Again, you know, these are just, you know, pictures that I had. I printed out, and again, it's mostly just, like I said, my Sonic collection. Some of them are Sonic pictures, and some of them are other stuff. So yeah, that's basically, you know, a lot of the pictures that I have, and that's all I'm going to say for now, and I'll be back with part 2.